Try to touch me.
Alright. It's probably gonna sting a little bit.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, and I didn't punch anything that time. Alright. Here we go. Welcome. I am NATO Mosquito. Alright. And I'm doing something a little bit different. I don't know if you're one of the lucky few who have seen some of my other incredible content. That's really loud. Now come on, 50. Alright, sorry. That's still really loud. Alright, like I was saying, if you're one of the lucky few to have seen some of my previous videos that I've done on the channel, give yourself a round of applause, because that means you're probably my kids, or probably my wife. And she probably only... I'm not gonna go there. Point being, this is really loud still. I don't know why it's so damn loud. But as you see, my graphics quality is low. I've tried recording this episode 3 times now, and every time I record it, there's something wrong. First couple times I recorded on high. It runs fine on high until I start recording, although it seems like it's running alright right now. So let's see, let's give her a shot on high and see if she gets stuttery or not. Because I was recording with Bandicam before and it got real stuttery, but I'm using OBS right now and it seems to be alright. Yeah, and the last time I recorded it, I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of footage and no sound, no audio, no nothing. So all that was with Bandicam. Now I'm trying with OBS. I tested it, and all the levels are going up when I talk. So hopefully, let's see that it works. Basically, what we're gonna do with this first episode, just don't waste too much time. We're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna play story mode. And we'll run through the tutorial, and then I'll go through the tutorial. We'll do that as episode 1, and that'll be a good base to see how it's going. And then I'll do an episode 2 where we actually play the actual game and go out and do a mission or two. I've already played a little bit of the game, obviously, like I said, because I've been trying to record it for we've been trying to get an episode out probably the last 2 days. Keep running into issues with my recording, and it's probably my fault. Oh yeah, it's running good. Let's just hope I'm actually recording. My last recording, I could be a little careful and peek underneath here, because I actually punched my I was just checking, make sure we're recording. I actually punched my shelf and busted my knuckle wide open, and then about 5 minutes after that, I tried to be funny and fling a chair, and instead I flung my hand into a wall. So, alright, turn using right thumbstick. Yep. A lot of this is just gonna breeze through. Move. Yep, got it.
You can see me? Hear me? If you can, please, come closer. Try to touch me.
Got some big old toes. Oops.
Oh, you can hear me. I kept trying to speak to others, but they couldn't, and... help me.
Oh,
Please.
what did I hit?
That wasn't really me, just an image.
Why do I keep doing
I'm
this to
trapped somewhere
myself?
terrible. I don't know where, just that it's dark here, and I can't move. I can project
I
myself
need to
into the
turn
minds
this
of people
way,
here,
and then
though.
I need to
Their
turn.
dreams or something. I tried to get the others to hear me too, but they never do. I'd almost given up, but then you heard me. Oh, please, help me.
Okay.
Oh, but you're lost too.
Yeah,
I've
whatever.
seen this before. You don't remember anything, do you? People here tend to forget things and wander around confused.
Sorry, you
Then
got
it
to forgive
gets
me. I got the
worse.
sniffles a little bit.
But you're alive. We need to make sure you
No,
stay that way.
you're alive.
This is no place for the living. Go into the fog. See what's out there. Your memories will guide you.
If you guys
Now
ever
that we've
play a
made this
game where you play the
connection,
intro so
I
much
can find you
that
anywhere.
it's just annoying,
And when you're ready, you'll come find
like
me.
a big one for me is
The real
Skyrim.
me.
I've played and started over on
I'm
Skyrim so
so
many
sick of
times
this
that just that
place,
first
whatever
Helgen
it is.
mission
My
is
name's
just
Katya, by
so
the way.
obnoxious now.
I'm so glad I
Starting
found
to
you.
somewhat get to the point with this because I've
Finally,
done
I'm
it so
not
many
alone.
times, starting over trying to get a good video out. All right, let's go. Come on. Can I move? Okay, cool. So, it must have just been acting funny because we were in that cutscene. Alright, so we want these guys. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. So you. No, I tried to do a Spice Girl spin on that, and that didn't work. Stupid. So those little guys right there that you see in front of me, those are anomalies. A lot of times there's like heat vapors like that, or you'll actually see them like you know. And then you got this little baggie full of shell casings with ribbons tied to them. You just, and basically, as long as I don't enter that dome or whatever shape it happens to create, as long as I stay on the outside of that, I'll be alright. If I walk in there, I'll take damage. And there's different ones. There's some that shoot laser beams, some that are like lightning, and excuse me, and stuff like that. But the trick to getting these is kind of it's messing with your brain a little bit because you think you'd have to like really chunk it, but you don't. It's like just a little, and it goes a really long way. But basically, what you do is you just kind of toss these out in front of you, and as long as nothing explodes in front of you, you're good. And I'm just gonna, pretty sure we're good through here. So like, I can't go through there, although that would be the perfect choice. Oh yeah, let's do some of this tutorial. Do that. Tells us the condition of it. You know, I've never even noticed that these had a condition. Yeah. I should actually, maybe I should start paying attention to that. Maybe that's the reason why I find them all over the place. Maybe the condition is like, you know, how much you got left as far as inventory. Did I move? Did I move too fast for the tutorial? I think I moved too fast for the tutorial. See if we can go back here and get it to re-trigger. So we're in some I'm sure those of you that don't know about this game are getting a real like stalker feel for it. It's because you can tell it's definitely heavily influenced by Stalker. I may be wrong. That's just the impression that I get. But everything from the uh, what they call the radius in the game, you know, as opposed to the center or whatever, and say call it Pripyat, um, to the anomalies, the little mutated critters that are running around all over the place. When I was playing one time and I got shot at by bandits. It's just run down and go figure. It's in a place called Prochowski or something like that. I might be butchering the name. In fact, I guarantee I am. But I love it because I love Stalker. What is going on? I must have missed something or done something wrong. Because it should give me a tip, tell me how to sprint, and then when I get up there to the tunnel, it tells me how to crawl. But it's really cool. Like I was saying, if you really were into the Stalker games, you'd love this because you're there, man. You know what I mean? Like you're there. And even when it comes down to looting, it's like you're opening each individual cabinets, having to peek down in there and all. It's awesome. And if you've never played Stalker and you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. It's on Steam. It's usually on sale. It's usually super cheap anyway because it's so old. But it's an awesome game. And this ain't working. Come on. Oh my god. I might have to start this over. I don't know. I know there's a... Unstuck. Will that work? Nope. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this out real quick. If we can, I might have to stop and come back.
You can see me?
Sure
Hear
can.
me?
Uh-huh.
If you can, please, come closer.
Okay.
Try to touch me.
Alright. Oh, that's probably gonna sting a little bit.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, and I didn't punch anything that time.
Help me, please.
I'll do what I
That
can.
wasn't really me, just an image.
No shit.
I'm trapped somewhere terrible.
That's
I
terrible.
don't know where, just
that sucks.
that it's dark here, and I can't move.
Yeah.
I can project myself into the minds of people here, though.
Oh,
Their
that's
dreams
something.
or something. I tried to get the others to hear me too, but they never do.
Yeah, it's probably because you creep them out.
But then you heard me. Oh,
Yeah.
please,
Well,
help me.
I don't know where I'm at, so
Oh, but you're lost
just kind of
too.
going with the flow.
I've seen this before.
Have you now?
You don't remember anything.
No, it's
do
called
you?
amnesia. It's actually not that
People
uncommon.
here tend to forget things and wander around confused.
Yeah, you tend to do that. That's
And it gets worse.
dementia,
But you're alive.
Sure
We need
am.
to make sure you stay that way. This
I would
is
appreciate
no
that.
place for the living. Go into the fog. See what's out there.
See, normally
Your
you want to
memories
stay away
guide
from the
you.
fog.
Now that we've made this connection, I can find you anywhere.
That's
And when you're ready,
a little creepy.
you'll come find me? The real me?
Let's
I'm
get to
so
know each
sick
other
of
a little
this
bit first.
place, whatever it is. My name's Katya, by the way.
Okay.
I'm so glad I found you.
All right.
Finally, I'm not alone.
You're still trapped in a dark place by yourself, so technically you are alone. All right. Can I move? All right, let's move. Come on. No. The second time didn't work either. So I'm going to try this again with no tutorial and see if that'll help.
Oh, you can hear me. I kept trying to speak to others, but they couldn't, and... help
We've
me,
been through this.
please. That wasn't really... People People here tend to forget things and wander around confused. Then it gets worse. But you're alive! We need to make sure you stay that way. This is no place for the living.
Perfect. So, unfortunately, we're not going to do the tutorial, so you're not going to be able to see that. That's fine. So that means that we're going to be able to, unfortunately though, because we didn't start the tutorial, that means we're not going to have as much money to start with. Yeah, so the first mission, the tutorial, gives us like $450. This is the store, medical bay. It's where you turn in mission stuff, drop off stuff to repair. We don't have anything at the moment. We'll get down here, and this is my room, or okay, so it's already unlocked. Sweet. So, all right, what we got going on here? Cool. So we got that. Got that already. Perfect. Prefer to have that there. Take the flashlight. Check the condition of the flashlight because that's a thing. And then we'll just boop. So the way this game works, inventory-wise. Excuse me. Is got a backpack, and I have ammo and a pistol. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so I got full ammunition. Okay. We'll put that there. We'll hold on to this. So this is what you call an artifact. And there's all kinds of different ones. You find them in anomalies. Things fall down, or when you kill things, sometimes they'll drop them. But this is one is regen. So if I get hurt and I don't have any healing supplies, just hold this in my hand and it'll heal my health, but it uses durability. Once all the durability is drained, I can no longer use it. Now, what I was saying, the way this inventory system works in this game, you got your backpack. I also have a sleeping bag. That's really good to know because normally when you go through the tutorial, you don't get a sleeping bag. And this allows you to not have to search for a safe house. You can just sleep anywhere and it just passes time. It's really good because normally you have to buy that. But I guess as a penalty for not earning the extra money, you start off with it. So that's good. But if I die, everything in my backpack I lose because I'm playing on the story mode, the easy mode or whatever. I lose everything. Everything that's on my person, I keep. So what I tend to do is I tend to keep a box of extra ammo down here in my little pouch, med supplies in my pouch, and then bulky items and stuff like that I can't fit in there. I'll put in my backpack. If I get a bunch of like I'm doing a lot of quick looting, like I'm killing a bunch of things, I'll grab there, and they drop cores, which are also artifacts. I'll put them in here, so if I do get killed, I will maintain it. Or if I'm running low on health, I'll take important stuff out of my bag, and if it'll fit in here, I'll put it in here, because not everything will actually go in there. So our computer, that's basically just kind of give you an idea, and it's kind of how looting goes. You know, cabinets, whole shebang. There's nothing in here to loot, though. So we go to missions, dark cores. So this is the one that you do for the tutorial, so it's good to know that we can still do it. Some changed species will leave an artifact after death. We call them we call them dark cores. They need you to get some fresh samples, or we need you to get some fresh samples and hurry back. Reading's hard. These cores will decay with time. So what that's saying is that if you leave the core in your pouch or you hang out there too long, they'll eventually decay. The idea is that once you get a bunch of stuff, it's a back and forth kind of game. There's nowhere that I found really to store anything. So, like, you make a loot run for some cash, you fill up what you can, you come back, and there's a weight system with the backpack and everything too. But those kind of, the time limit isn't something that you really need to rush on them. It's just, it's something you got to do. You know, it's there goes my AC again. I don't know if you heard the fan going pop, 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 pop. All right, so they gave it. There's normally a gun down there, but it's part of the tutorial, so they already gave us all that. So yeah, let's get out there, get us a dark core or two. There's a couple of monsters in this game that are a pain. Every game you play, you have those couple of monsters that you just absolutely hate fighting, and they're not necessarily hard; they're just annoying. And there's one in here. It's like a little orb with like tentacles coming off of it, and it leaps at you. Granted, there's a pause after the leap where it pauses, and I've yet to be able to get a good stab on them because they leap so far past you, and you got to be quick with your gun. If you're not quick with your gun to pop them when they're down, I think it usually only takes one hit, maybe two, to kill them, but they leap at you from like a good distance away, and they do a lot of damage. Everything in this game does a lot of damage. You really got to do that. And I have not gotten far enough to know if there's ways to increase your health stats or anything. We'll figure that out together. But all right, how are we running? All right, it's a little stuttery. See if it smooths out once everything starts kind of loading in. Might have to drop the what you do dad down. Some interesting rocks. I wonder if you can climb those. I don't know. Let's go check that out real quick. So stealth plays a big factor in this. Oh, you can. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right. Come on. All right. There we go. All right. And hit. All right. Oh. Oh. Looky. So keep an eye out for these guys if you're playing, because these guys always have stuff hanging around them. Whether it be, sometimes they'll have guns, sometimes they'll have just random ammo laying around. That's good. We got a spare mag now. Food, that kind of stuff. This guy has good stuff. So we got this spotting scope, basically. And I don't know if I'm just that shaky or what. Just taking a look. So that's where we need to go. So that's the supply depot. There's some good stuff in there. And that's where we're going today. So we'll go down there. We'll make a run. We'll get our dark crystal. We'll finish this first mission, pick up some supplies. I'll show you a little bit of how the looting works, the combat, and that kind of stuff. And then we'll head back to the base. And what time is it? And then we'll probably call it there. But let's pull this out. So now, if I die, I'm going to lose that. But if I were to do this, since I know we have a spare flashlight, back at base, and it's only 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't start getting dark until about 6, 6:30. I don't need the flashlight right now, but I can always swap it out. But if I were to leave that in my backpack, can I pick you up? No. If I were to leave that in my backpack, I would lose it if I were to die. And those things are kind of expensive to buy. And with money is very difficult to get because you get it and then you end up spending a lot of it resupplying for your next run. So it's kind of hard to. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing with the money, but it's a necessary step backwards. So this looks like a map of the layout. So I happen to know from going in there before, these 2 buildings right here are going to be those 2 circular hangar-looking warehouses, which means there's an opening in that corner right there, and there's an opening on the far side. This is the main gate here. There's a way where we can climb over the wall there, and then there's another way there. This building is destroyed. This building's always got good loot. This building and this building both have weapons chests in them, and it's hit and miss. Sometimes they'll have a box of ammo. Sometimes it'll just be like a magazine for a gun that you don't have, and maybe a candy bar or something. But I haven't actually looted back here before, and I don't know what that is, but that doesn't look good. So we're going to try to stay away from that. I do know that up in that area, right up there, I'll see if I can show you. So up the road, okay, so there's the road. If you follow the road up, it actually goes right up there. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can try and show you, but this thing's real shaky. Again, I don't know if it's me or just the game. I don't even know where I'm looking at. Okay. So that building there has got a guy in there like him. Thought he had something else on inside him to loot, but there's an anomaly up there by where that, what is that? Is that a tanker trailer or is that a train? Okay, so yeah, it's a train tanker. There's an anomaly field up there. Those annoying little critters I told you about. There's a lot of them over there. I tried to bypass that. But not too far past that, down on that way, there's actually a safe house. Come on. Alright, there we go. Climbing's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Okay. So make sure the weapon's off safe. I don't know how many times that's killed me, that I keep forgetting that the game has a safety on the guns. You get so used to playing games that don't have safeties, and you forget that it's a thing. So the way I like to roll in somewhere where I know there's going to be enemies, draw the pistol and the knife. Use the knife as much as I can, but the pistol is for like the annoying critters. All right. I don't know if you can see him, but right there where I'm pointing, you barely see him. They're almost invisible. There's a guy right there. And we want this guy because they're the ones that drop the dark crystals. And that, dark crystals, the dark cores. So I gotta do a little swapping around because those aren't plants. And if you shine light on them, they die down. Otherwise, they hurt you. That's another type of anomaly. Make sure you turn your flashlight off because they will detect you if your light's blasting around. This is a weapons chest that we can loot. Okay, so we got another knife. Put that in there. A magazine. Oh, it's actually got a lot of ammo in it for a gun that we don't have, and a spare flashlight. So that's good. And I happen to know from experience that this is kind of awkward to do. Yeah, okay. We'll just go about this way. There's nothing else to loot in here. So we're going to move on out. Come on, dog. There's one right there. That scared me. Where did you come from? How did you not see me? Okay, there's 3 of them. Okay, I need to be careful about swinging. I don't want to bust my hand open again. Okay, so now, the more green this is, those are the cores. The more green this is, the closer you are to another core. There we go. As long as that thing's not going off, that means we got them all. Alright, let's get these guys up. Finish up our looting. I don't want that. I want that. And then we'll go in here. I think that was all of them, but we'll play her safe just in case. Sometimes I do believe I did find something on these shelves at once. But most of the time, see, flashlight. Ooh, what is that? Oh, bullets. Awesome. So that means I can put that in there, put that in there. And you can't do that with all the boxes. The box has to be specific to the ammo. So make sure you got the right box. You know, you can sell the empty boxes back at the shop, but if you only got the one box, keep it. Keep it. Take it with you. That way you got a way to put your any loose rounds you find away and stack them essentially, instead of just having a bunch of loose ammo laying around in your backpack. Okay. None of these boxes you can open, which is unfortunate. I think it'd be cool to be able to open everything. I'm gonna turn that off. Put that back. But this one, these bright, kind of orangey ones, you can open. Alright, so got another knife. That's good. Makarov. Alright. No ammo. So I tried to be funny in the last time I tried to record this and throw this chair. Get off me. And that's when I sucker punched the wall. And it didn't feel good at all. I happen to know that's really the only thing in here to hurt you. Since I pretty much cleared all the enemies out of this storage facility, I'm not too concerned with them sneaking up on me. There's nothing in there. Usually there's some loose ammo laying around in there. Alright, let's see here. I don't know why it's being all, maybe it's because I'm crouched. Alright, let's oh, I think I saw something in here already. Nope. Okay. On to the next room. We gotta go through here. I always get hurt coming through here because it's so tight. One thing I haven't tried though is I haven't tried to just crawl through here before. Okay, that seemed to have worked. Put that up. What time is it? Okay, it's starting to get dark. We might have to camp out in here for the night, cause come on, open up, cause it gets real dark. Okay, looks like we're not opening that. I've never had an issue opening that cabinet before. There's another knife. Oh, and a bullet. Well, do you believe it goes in there? And actually, I'm gonna put that there so I don't lose it. And that's a good knife. So I'll put that there. Put that there, just so I don't have a knife break on me in the middle of a potential fight. All right. Okay, I don't see nothing in there. I don't see anything in there. Chairs are really wonky. Oh, yes. Okay. Food. Okay, so don't finish. So what I meant by loose ammo, so now I just gotta go boink and put that right there. That's a good little, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, I'm going to put my flashlight in there, put this guy there, because I can turn that guy on. Actually, I can, if you can change the light color on it, but I'll do red, because I guess red is not as visible to these guys. I'll take another flashlight. Loot everything. That made me jump a little bit. What do you got for me? Backpack. Crouch down. Pick these up. Put those in there. It's always good to have extra probes because the shelf at the house. There's another guy. You can put stuff there, and when you die, that's how you kind of resupply to go out and pick your shit back up. So, stuff like that you want to get. You want to pick up. That's why I keep picking up all the extra flashlights and stuff like that, so that I have it in the event that I die. I can get the basic stuff going. Just looking around. Mainly, I'm looking for dead bodies. And I don't see any dead bodies, so we'll I know there's usually a couple laying outside the front gate there, so we'll go out the front gate, loot them if they're there. They seem to be procedural. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. So we just got the one. Looks like he's got a candy bar. Can I see? Sometimes that little where you can kind of suck it towards you works, and sometimes it doesn't. All right. Yeah, we're getting heavy on the backpack. All right, cool. So let's go. Let's get out of here. So we're gonna turn this in. Delivery. Take the backpack out. We'll grab. I don't want to grab the wrong thing. There we go. And we'll drop that in there. Close the door. It's $450 in our account, so she would have $550. So one of these, $35. 70, 105, right? 105. Cool. So we'll sell that. Oh, and if you forget to grab your backpack when you're out because you get in a hurry, don't worry about it. It teleports back to your back. I'm going to need to repair this gun because it will jam on you, and that's something you really don't want in the middle of the fight. Is you're on top of the little bit of ammo that you have. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds in here. So what I'll do is I'll just throw another round in there, fully loaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this may seem kind of monotonous to you. It's necessary. You always want to go out with full magazines, spare ammo, and you always want to make sure everything's full and loaded up to capacity before you roll out. Because last thing you want to do is get into a fight in this game and you got 3 rounds in your weapon, or your weapon's unsafe, or it's in bad shape like mine is currently, and you run into a jam. Because a lot of times you're backing up and you're shooting. But yeah, into the radius, everybody. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy this and you want to see more, let me know. I would like to continue playing. Got another stuck spar. So this is when they start turning orange. That means you need to eat, and then all you do is shove it in your face. Shove it in your face, and there you go. See, now my energy went back up. Probably gonna need to eat another one before we go back out our next mission, but because when you sleep, it still takes hunger from you. But anyway, like I was saying, into the radius, everybody. If you like what you saw so far, you want to see more, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that thumbs up button, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.